Good morning, iFam. Welcome to an early start from us. I don't know how we've all managed to get up and get ready. In fact, that's a lie because Mila's still fast asleep in bed. I do need to wake her up in a minute, but today's an exciting day. We're starting our big adventure. I don't know if I should say where we're going yet. I probably should wait till Chris gets back and the girls are with me, but I am beyond excited for this adventure. Jace is just finishing off getting himself ready upstairs, so are the girls, and I need to wake Mila up any minute. Chris is out. He was up and out this morning doing chores, jobs that needed to be done before we leave, and yeah, I'm just about to sit up. If you watched yesterday's vlog, then you may know that the girls got a really special gift for kind of for this trip, but kind of not. It's like it was a birthday present very early for all of them. And I got, obviously I'm not going to get one of those for Jace, but I did get Jace a travel Yoto. It's like a mini story box. Jace loves stories, you guys. He is obsessed. And often when we're in the car traveling and things, he likes to be told stories. And sometimes he's satisfied with a story, and sometimes he's like, just one more, especially like before bed when I'm telling him stories. Just last one more story. And then you're on like 7th story and you're like, Jace, I really need to go. So I thought he would absolutely love a Yoto box, which is basically like it's a travel story box, and you can buy little cards and things to go inside them. And I thought this would be really good for the car, especially because Jace is travel sick sometimes. It's not very often now. In fact, he hasn't been ill in the car for a very long time, though. The other day when I was travelling up to see my sister, he said he felt ill. So we put all the windows down, thankfully he was fine. But obviously we're travelling in the van, so we are going to be in the van for a lot of the time, travelling. So I thought this would be great for him to have something to occupy him whilst we're travelling, but also not like staring at a screen the whole time. So yeah, the only thing I need to buy still that I didn't is headphones. I'm so annoyed I didn't get headphones. But yeah, I got him like the little mini Yoto, and then a thing to protect it, and then this case, and then some of his favourite little cards to put inside as well. Okay, little man, do you know you love stories? Yeah. You're obsessed with story times, aren't you? Mama will always read you stories whenever you ask me. But you know those nights where you want 800 stories and Mama really needs to get herself to bed and get Mila to bed? After we've read our own stories, this little thing tells you stories. It tells you stories, and you can look.
You've got your favourite story.
Your cards and things that tells you.
The whale. Do you remember when we watched that? We loved it. The Gruffalo.
But Mama.
Yeah.
We don't like this because I want real stories.
Jace does tell
Jace.
I just don't know how it works.
I know who does it. Jace, listen. I will always tell you real stories. This does not replace me.
Okay, but can we try these?
Can I try it?
You see, guys, he really just loves the story.
After the orange one, and then let's try the grey one.
No, that's just a case, that grey one.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's put on this one.
Do you want to open it as?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will always tell you stories. I love cuddling you and telling stories.
But we'll try all of these.
I'm going to try it. Well, we choose one and then it'll be good in the car. Oh, look at that.
Look at this, Jace.
Oh.
Careful with it.
Ooh. Just be careful. No, 1 second. We have to set it up.
That's it.
Is it working?
Yeah, of course.
1 second.
1 second.
Here you go.
Ready?
You can listen to the Gruffalo now. You can turn it up.
The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler.
Ready?
Read by Imelda Staunton.
Where would you know? It's good. Is it back on? It's coming on.
The Gruffalo.
Is the Gruffalo on it?
Look, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
Showing Isla.
They're not cheesy.
Look at the Gruffalo.
He's so big. Gosh, it's quiet.
A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark
Okay, listen.
Let's keep listening.
fox.
This is perfect. sometimes when Jace is looking at a screen, obviously it can make you feel worse. So this will be able to keep him occupied and tell him stories, and he can zen whilst we're in the van travelling today. That's so cute. All packed up, ready to go. I'm so annoyed I didn't buy headphones. The headphones go in this part here. I don't even know why it slipped my mind. I should have got you some headphones, mate.
Aww.
It's all good. You don't need the headphones.
No.
It's fine.
No, I hate headphones. I won't even to hear it.
Okay, well, we've got it all set up there, so you can listen to stories on the road. That's all good. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I've literally been torturing myself all night about the girls' gifts that they got yesterday. And I don't know why. I've just constantly been thinking, should we have even filmed that? Like, it's really difficult when you daily vlog because you just vlog what you're doing every single day. And so if some days we're not doing much and we're sat in the house, then that's what gets vlogged. And if some days we're out spending our money, then that's what gets filmed. But I'm aware that this week has been an expensive week for us. We have spent a lot of money, and so it makes me worry. And when I say a lot of money, I mean like not just me going to B&M and spending like £30 on rubbish for the house. I mean like, you know, a lot. We've had a lot to buy to prepare for this trip. And then we gave them yesterday, and I don't know how worrisome. The vlog hasn't even gone live from that. We're like a few days behind, so that vlog's not even got live. But I can just imagine like the comments now on that vlog, which don't bother me. They should never bother you, and they don't, because it's just strangers' opinions. And it's often people that leave comments that just wouldn't leave you a nice comment anyway. But I don't know, I'm just like, I don't want it to come across the wrong way. Basically, we weren't even planning on buying all of them one. Isabelle's MacBook broke a while ago, and she's been needing hers fixing, and we got that fixed, and then it's broke again. Sorry guys, Jace came for a bit of a hug then, didn't you, darling? So yeah, we kept saying we need to replace Isabelle's MacBook, and so that's fine. And then when we were talking about it, I actually said to Chris, what Esmé could actually do with one as well. I think Isabelle was 14 when she got a MacBook, wasn't she? And Esmé's 14. Esmé's been asking for a MacBook for a long time. She's been saving up herself, but you know. And then she wanted one for Christmas, and we didn't get her one because they're a lot of money, and yeah, they're a lot of money. We didn't want to buy something mega expensive for Esmé, and obviously like not the other two. And even though Esmé didn't ask for a bike for Christmas, I knew that because Isla had a bike, Esmé would have been so jealous. Yeah, whatever. If Isla was going off on bike rides and then Esmé couldn't, and I just knew that even though she didn't realise she wanted a bike, she did. Yeah. She did want a bike. And they go out on their bikes all the time, bike riding. And also because Esmé's taken over her own YouTube channel now as well, and she often needs to edit vlogs. She needs to borrow our MacBook to edit vlogs, and she can't do that during the day because she's doing schoolwork, and she often can't do it on a night because Chris is using it for our vlogs. So Esmé really could have done with a MacBook as well. And then there was no way I was buying Esmé and Isla and not Esmé and Isabelle and leaving Isla out, because Isla likes to be classed as, I'm just looking at her, just sat there tapping away. Isla likes to be classed as one of the older girls, don't you?
Yes.
As even though she's like in the middle, you are more of an older girl. Yeah. You're more older. She's growing up, guys. And there's just, even though like that's an extravagant thing for like a 10, 11-year-old, I couldn't give a special gift like that to Isabelle and Esmé and not Isla. And Isla is homeschooled as well, so she kind of needs one. Well, she shouldn't need one, but you know, it will help with her homeschooling, especially when we're on the road.
I love it so much.
Anyway, I'm rambling on about blooming, I don't know why I'm rambling on so much. Anyway, yeah, I just hope it didn't come across in the wrong way. Right, let me set up this storybox for Jace for the car. And go make sure we're all ready to leave. Just 2 hours later than we were planning on setting off.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. We won't moan. It's 2 hours. We'll hopefully still get there on time. Well, hopefully. We're heading towards Folkestone, and we're jumping on the Eurotunnel over to France this evening. So it's about a 5-ish hour drive, and we are doing it all obviously today. And and yeah, it usually takes a little bit longer when we're in the van, and then obviously we need to do stops and things for the children, but yeah, a couple of hours later than we were hoping, but it's all good, we've still got plenty of time.
We're still saying we're going to get there at 5 PM, which is 2 hours earlier than we need to be there, so hopefully we'll be all good.
Yeah, yeah, hopefully we'll be all good, and if not, it's a flexi ticket anyway, so they'll just shove us on the next one. It is a flexi ticket. Chris is saying, we booked a flexi ticket, okay? And Chris is saying, yeah, but it doesn't say on the ticket confirmation that we did book the flexi. He's saying it doesn't say on the ticket isn't a flexi, it is a flexi.
I think with the Eurotunnel anyway, from what I remember when we booked it last time as well,
yeah,
is that you book a time, like say it's 7 o'clock,
yeah,
but you can travel like, and any one of them within the 4 hours around that or something like that.
We're fine, we're absolutely fine, it's no biggie. Anyway, me and Chris were just eating a flake. Who thinks that flake chocolate bars should be double? You know, like in a Twix or a Twirl, you get 2 sticks. Why do you not get 2 with a flake? Because they're the nicest chocolate bars ever. But like 3 bites and the whole thing's gone because I'm greedy. I think they should come as a double. Comment down below if you agree. No, I am.
Oh, no.
And you're not cutting this out either. Chris just said, it's probably so. Chris just said, it's probably so it doesn't make too much mess for parents.
You get a lot of chocolate.
Flakes are not doubles because it might make too much mess for parents.
You get a lot of chocolate on your top.
I haven't got chocolate all over me. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Trust Chris to think about the mess that they make. Do you know what's making me nervous, guys?
It's fine.
You probably can't see, but that black thing there, can you see the black thing? Those are Max tracks. And you can't really, I'll show you them better when we get out of the van, but they are literally stuck onto the side of the van with magnets. And it just don't feel good to me.
I agree.
It doesn't feel good.
They're really strong magnets, it's fine.
But they're magnetically stuck to the side of the van. And I'm like, could you not have just got screws and like screw them in? And Chris like, yeah, but that's not what you're supposed to do.
You've got to put holes in your van to do that.
You've got to put holes in your van, and the whole point of these are that you don't have to do that. That's the whole point. So you don't have to do that. That's why the magnets are made. They are like proper. It's not like you've just gone to Tesco's and bought some magnets. They're massive. I'm going to give you a little clue here. The Max tracks. What are they for, babe?
To get you out of
Get you out
snow
of
if you get stuck.
deep snow if you get stuck. We've also got, what else have we got for the snow?
Snow chains.
Snow chains for the tyres. And they're a legal requirement. So we legally have to have them.
You just said like half of the Schengen area has them legally required.
Exactly so. Yeah, but everyone pretty much is going to know what we're doing anyway. We've vlogged by implementing ski gear and all sorts.
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but we could still be going south when we get to France, or north, or east to go skiing. So we're still not.
Well, do you know what? The title of this vlog's probably going to be where we're going, because I think it should be. So I'm going on about not telling you guys where we're going.
Chill out.
Yeah, we've got a big adventure ahead. I'm so excited. We've prepared. Do you know what we've not brought though? The zoom lens for the camera. It's missing. Yeah, we had it when we went to Edinburgh because I was filming zoom shots on the way home in the van, and we cannot find it anywhere. It could be in the van.
Could still be, yeah.
And I know you're thinking, it's a little van, what you're talking about, just have a look. When you packed a van for 7 people, there's a lot of places it could be hiding in this van.
I don't think it is though, because I've had it all.
No, I don't think it is either. I don't think it is. But we'll just have to buy a new one. If we need it, we'll buy a new one. We'll have to buy a new one.
There's other ways to zoom in, but yeah.
And there is other ways to get nice zoom shots. But yeah, I think we're going to get some really magical shots on this trip.
No, we definitely are. You're kidding me. It's going to be the best trip of a lifetime.
This is literally this is the dream trip for me.
Everything is going to be the best thing we've ever done, by far.
This is my dream. So this is my bucket list. I actually feel so lucky that I'm getting to do this in January.
We might freeze.
Because we might freeze. No, we've prepared a lot. We've prepared massively. We are in a van, but we've prepared this van. It's even been into the garage and had extra work done. We've even gone as far as like insulating the water tank.
Everything's insulated.
So that it can't freeze, or it shouldn't freeze.
Still possible. Got electric probes in it now to keep it warm.
Yeah, the water tank's got electric probes in it to keep it warm. Obviously it can still freeze, depends how cold it gets, but we've prepared as much as we possibly could for this trip.
Yeah, it should be all right.
Everyone's got millions of layers and base layers and all sorts, and hats and gloves, and we've got electric blooming heated blankets, we've got heated hand and feet toasty warmer thingy my bobby doos.
We've got 2 diesel heaters now, not just
We've
one.
got 2 diesel heaters. We've got, yeah.
Well, we've only got 2 because we've got 2 installed because in case one
breaks, yeah. We don't need 2 in the van.
That would be detrimental
One
if
is,
one broke down.
yeah, one, you don't even have to have it running fully for it to get too hot in the van. But we've got 2 just in case anything happens to one. We've still got the other one. We've fully prepared for this trip. And I'm so excited. I feel so lucky we're getting to do this in January. It's been like my bucket list. I was like, I'd really love to do that this year. Now we're just in the first month of the year and we're doing it.
I wish we'd have gone a little bit earlier in the month, but hopefully the weather will still be the same.
No, but weather's fine until April.
Yeah.
It's still January, babe. We've got loads of sledging time. We've got 4 sledges in the back. 4 or 3? 6.
I think we've got 3.
We've got the bum ones as well. We are about 1 hour from the tunnel. I think we're just at the Dartford crossing, Dartford Bridge.
I've got a question.
The crossing. You got a question for us, mate?
Yeah. Would you rather, if you're travelling to somewhere, would you rather go overseas? Would you rather go on a boat or underneath the sea? So on top of the sea or underneath the sea on a train?
Or fly.
Or fly?
Yeah, I would fly because flying just gives me such a
Okay, well, just for the sea, we'd either go on top of the water on a boat or underneath in the tunnel.
I bet everyone's going to say underneath.
Yeah, I think underneath.
Lots of people will have travel illness. Yeah. Anyway, we've just stopped to use the restrooms, the toilets. Isabel was desperate, and we're all just gonna run it, and I think we might grab a Costa as well. Even though I always feel like I'm wasting money with Costa nowadays because Starbucks just tastes nicer. Yeah, so whenever we pull up a service station, it's a Costa and not a Starbucks. I always feel a bit like, do I really want to waste?
Oh, but there is Greg's.
Greg's? Don't know Greg's for. Where are we going? Oh, downstairs. Isla's tried a fruity cooler. Summer berries. Is it thick? It's like a smoothie, she said.
Can I try it?
Is that good?
Is so good.
I don't like that. Sometimes we get a caramel, or Isla often goes for a caramel.
That's not like the...
Caramel frappuccino, but they're not nice from here.
Yeah,
No offense. A bit slimy from Costa. They're gorgeous from Starbucks. Is that really good?
What does it taste like? Quick.
It's red summer berries. It probably tastes like berries. Look at your hair. So bad, sorry. It's because you just got out of the shower this morning. Is it good?
It tastes like a sweet appetizer.
It's all good, Isabel. No one's judging. She said my hair always goes frizzy when I don't do anything with it when I get out of the shower. I've been sat in the van all day anyway, so mine's the same. No, mine just goes flat as a pancake. Yeah. Okay. It's good though. Oh, that's really nice. It's sweet, but it's not overpowering.
At the bottom, but at the top it's...
Good choice, Isla.
Yeah, I'm happy with
It's
that.
sweet, but that's not an overpowering. Like I expect it to like. It's not over. It's not like tangy. It's not tangy. It's just really nice and subtle and sweet. Definitely recommend that from Costa. After I have literally just bagged Costa out for the last 3 minutes. I'm joking. I love Costa really. You know when I did this cut on my thumb at Christmas? And I said I should have probably got a stitch for it, but I didn't. And I was like, it's all good. Oh, can you press the screen, Izzy? Yeah. I was like, it's all good. I understand I'll probably have a scar there. It's fine. I don't mind. Too busy. I wasn't expecting it to be like a massive lump coming off my thumb like that. Oh. Like, you can't really see it on camera. But, right, that's that hand. This is that hand. Like, there's no lump on that hand. Not like there is there. And honestly, it's quite tender. Like, yeah, when I bend my thumb like that, it actually really quite hurts. I should have done, but I was too busy at Christmas.
Yeah, but after the first...
And I didn't mind there being a scar there.
When I got a stitch though...
But I think it's like, you know, healed with like, I don't know.
When I got a stitch,
yeah.
I had to, like after like a month or something, it still hurt when I bent it back.
Oh, did it?
It still tickles
That's probably
now.
what that is then.
It still tickles now because it was stitched like this, so every time I bent it back,
yeah,
it rips. I can feel it.
Yeah, that's what this does.
Still feel it now.
Like now, if I move it around, it doesn't. But if I like, you know, when you're cold and you sometimes go like that, it like feels like it's pulling the muscle or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, are these our drinks?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. Bon voyage! Let's go!
It actually feels like such a long day today, but that's because I was up at stupid o'clock after going to bed at stupid o'clock. But it wasn't actually that bad. We've got here well early, which I thought we were going to end up getting here late today. So I'm very pleased about that. Welcome to Les Chutes Terminal, or the Eurotunnel. Oh my goodness, it's Arctic out today. We are at the Eurotunnel. We're not ferrying it today. We're doing this hop and a skip train straight across to Calais, which I'm very buzzing about right now. Sarah's going to go get us some food from the restaurants in there because we are starving. And when we get across to Calais, our plan is to start driving towards our destination a little bit, stopping off at like a Carrefour, big supermarket, and getting a couple of little bits, like one thing that we forgot, which was, and I totally forgotten what it is right now, water. We need water. So we need to get some water and some sugar. So I almost forgot coffee, and that would have been detrimental, but we did bring some coffee, so we're good. Anyway, it's very cozy in here right now. We're gonna have a little bit of a van picnic because we're getting called in 27 minutes to go board. So rather than getting everybody out, I'm panning into the restaurant, and it'll take double that time.
There with school children's trips.
We're staying in the van for definitely then.
So many French children in there running around going, yes, oui! That's a really bad accent.
Always on go, like I'm never home. I get so swell.
Hello. Yes, mate.
Yes.
Oh, it's not even connected right now. Just a brand new tank.
Oh, they went straight through.
Yeah.
We had to come and get the gas checked, but he's not checking. This is the most terrifying angle I've ever filmed at.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's all good. They're not checking. Yay! It's so exciting that we're not stressed. Honestly, every single trip we go on, it's so stressful because I don't know why, but we always end up late and stressed, and we're like, we're almost gonna miss it. But because we've been an hour early today, and it's been such a pleasant drive down here as well, it's just been so nice, hasn't it?
It's been so nummy.
It's been so nice. Esmé. Yes. You've been very, very naughty right now. Yeah.
So full of emotion. You're tall as the ocean. So full of emotion. You're tall as the so full of emotion. You're tall as the ocean. So full of emotion. You're tall as the
Can't quite believe we're on the shuttle right now, heading across to Europe again. Absolutely bonkers. Feels so weird. I guess we've been so busy in the run up to this, getting things ready for it. It feels just so weird that it's actually happening right now. I think it's also because I didn't have much sleep last night. Like I really didn't have much sleep last night. Oh, come here! Anyway, me and Mila are just getting some fresh air. If I'm shouting, I'm sorry, my ears are really blocked. So I feel like I might be shouting, but I'm not sure. Bounce! Woo! You be careful. Come here. You're too much of a danger mouse. Constantly trying to jump. It's so sweet. She's like, she loves to copy Jace when Jace is jumping, and she doesn't obviously know how to do it yet, so it's really sweet watching her try. So I'm not sure what year the shuttle this was built, but I know that I came on it with my mum and dad in 1996, and it was fairly new then. So this is old technology, and I just find it so cool that it's not really changed at all in that whole entire time. It looks exactly the same now as it did back then.
Once I got a fish alive. Take it off, Mila. Look, you ready?
1, 2.
There we go. You do it again?
I ready to go.
Yay!
Why did you wait
Because it bit my finger so. Clever boy. Can't move on my bed for a million cushions, but we're all cozy. Yeah.
I put the green one and the beautiful colour one. And
Yeah.
I bought it for another colour one.
Yeah.
In my bucket.
Cool. Fishing. So we jumped off the tunnel in France, and then we drove about half an hour-ish, and we're now in Belgium. We're in Belgium, Jace.
Yeah.
Belgium, Jummy.
Wait, Matt, you get to throw it like this and then catch one.
Yeah, but we might hurt someone doing that. We might hurt ourselves or someone
They
else.
don't play with us.
This is an old game that Jace got when he was
this game.
little. We can even get the bees out like this, look. Ooh. Busy bumblebee. Are you fishing, Mila?
I'm fishing.
You got on your face.
I'm
It's a
fishing,
woman.
Mama.
You fishing too, Jace?
Una, do you want to fish?
Of course. I'd love a turn. Thank you.
Matt, I don't need this one's ours.
Oh, sorry. Now that we're here and it's all chill, I really wish I'd have brought a book.
Yes,
You did tell me, and I said, no, I've brought you loads of storybooks. I brought all of our books, our favourites. I mean, like an adult book, not an adult book, like a book, you know, a book for me to read.
You ruined it.
Be careful, you have to have patience, remember. You know, like a book to read. Especially because Chris has installed these nets everywhere. They're really cool. So I've got storage now to put a book in, but I don't have a book. It's because I don't usually have time to lay and read books. I'm usually too busy like playing with the children or doing something or another, I don't know. I don't usually have time to sit and read books. But I feel like this, I don't know, it's probably because today's just felt so nice and relaxed, which is so unlike our first day of holiday.
Yeah.
When we come on a van trip. Isabel just said now, she was filming, Mum, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the stress levels on night number 1? And I said, why did I say 4? Oh, I said it's probably a 4, only because it's quite loud where we are right now. There's people around the van talking quite loud. But I'm a bit worried about that. But other than that, it's been such a lovely day. There's been no stress, no worry, no arguments, no panicking. Everyone's just been really nice and calm and relaxed, and it's just been a really lovely travel day. It's making me think about reading, but I don't know who I'm kidding. I'm going to get up tomorrow and it's going to be as stressful as anything. It's not, okay? Positive thinking. Anyway, I think we're going to... Oh no, we can't in the vlog. We've never said where we're going. We've got to say where we're going.
Nah.
Isabel's saying no. Are you ready? I'm going to announce where we're going. Guys, we are making our way on the journey of an absolute lifetime all the way up to the Arctic Circle.
Dun dun dun.
We've got an epic plan on our way up to the Arctic Circle, and it's just going to be the adventure of a lifetime.
It's quite hard to throw it and to throw
Is it
this
really?
and catch it.
Is it? Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be epic. We're going to have the best time, and I'm just really excited to do this trip, to experience it with my family, and to share it with you guys as well. I was just said a quote to Chris on the way here. I don't travel as much as I travel to escape life. I travel as much as we do so that life doesn't escape us. And I just thought, oh, so perfect for what we travel, isn't it?
It's cute.
We've only got one life. Ollie, that's our new thing. Chris keeps telling me off for saying it, but it's my new logo. It's cringing right now. He's going, no. Ollie, guys, one life. Live it. Me and the girls have been saying that for months. Months. We're going to get stickers made up. Ollie.
Stickers.
I'm going to stick them on places. We are.
Okay.
Chris is saying that I just need to specify, and he's right, that don't panic.
We're just willy-nilly driving.
We've not just thought, do you know what, should we just go on a quick trip to the Arctic? We've done a lot of preparing for this trip. This trip's been in the pipeline for a lot of months, and we've prepared hugely for it. We know it's going to get cold, and we've prepared for that. The van has been fully prepared. There's had a lot of modifications done to it. Us ourselves have got everything we could possibly need and more.
Way too
And do you know what, right?
it is, if anything was to go wrong, which it's not going to because we've prepared, but you never know. We're in our van, we just turn around and go home. But we're not doing that, are we, Jace? Because one life, live it.
Yeah.
One life, live it, isn't it, mate?
Put this on the wine. Do this.
I've got to do this, guys. So I'm going to say goodnight here. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow for day 1 of our epic adventure, or day 2 at 5 PM. Good night, guys.